myself. I said next year, I'm going to come down here and whoop some ass. And what I did?
You did whoop some ass.
All right.
What's up, guys, and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Who would have thought that Blessing will be stepping on the Olympia stage by winning 2 pro shows back to back after watching him struggle in 2021? He talked so much smack last year and it totally backfired. But the man came back with a redemption and shocked the bodybuilding world. Winning New York Pro is always special, and the boogeyman did it. He's one of the most famous bodybuilders right now, and the hype for his Olympia debut has already started. After Blessing called out Nick Walker on stage. It was really funny, by the way. This is so great for the sport. I can tell you, it's gonna be non-stop entertainment all the way till the Olympia.
You know what's going to happen?
What's that?
I'm going to whoop your ass, Nick. I mean that shit.
I'm gonna say to you exactly what I said to you before we did New York. Have fun looking at my ass from the sidelines.
I see you at the 2022 Mr. Olympia, baby. You ain't got nothing else to say, Nick. Get out of here.
Congratulations to Andrea Presti for securing second place. Honestly, he looked great here. And even after prejudging, I did say that he is still in the fight and could potentially go all the way. Nevertheless, the guy is a great talent and he will have a great shot at qualifying for the Olympia in Portugal Pro. He needs to work on his back and he can be very dangerous. Maxx Charles placed third behind Blessing and Andrea. It's not the result that he wanted, but a lot of the fans were hoping that this guy finally gets it because he has worked so hard all his career. A huge shout out to Maxx Charles for all his hard work and consistency. As expected, after prejudging, Theo landed in 4th place and Justin in 5th. What do you guys think about Theo's physique? Does he have the potential to make it to the Olympia stage? Do let me know in the comment section. Now, let's talk about Justin Rodriguez. It is a huge blow to him and his reputation. He is a top 8 guy at the Olympia from last year, failing to qualify after 4 shows since March. I am pretty sure his coach AJ advised him to shut it down after Indy Pro. This story posted on AJ's Instagram is a proof of it. But Justin decided to do New York anyway. All I can say is that his body needs rest. Let's talk about classic physique. Neil Currey finally makes it to the Olympia stage by winning it in New York. Before we talk about that, the reigning Arnold Classic champion Terrence Ruffin didn't agree with the placings at all. Because the guy who placed 5th, the Black Panther, he was leading the prejudging according to Terrance, which is quite surprising. And it's kind of a proof of the fact that judges still aren't clear about what they are looking for. Hopefully, we can get some answers because the Black Panther did look amazing up there. Now let's talk about the champion. Neil Currey finally wins and he beat the Pittsburgh Pro champ Alexander and the runner-up there Camilo Diaz and secured his spot at the Olympia. he was peeled at Pittsburgh Pro as well. But he didn't have that fullness. And he overcame that here in New York. Kyron wins men's physique division and Alexander Toplyn places runner-up. And Sadik landed in third place, indicating how good these guys are at the top of the chain. Nevertheless, it's good to see that the veteran is back in this division and we still have 7 months before the Olympia to make some improvements. Neil Adams wins the 212 title. This guy had some of the best quads in this division right now. And I do hope he works on his posing before the Olympia this year. Not a surprise that Lucas won the 212 title at Muscle Contest and secures his spot at the Olympia. He was ready weeks out of the show, so congratulations to him and let's see whether he can crack top 10 at the Olympia this year. A lot happened this weekend in the bodybuilding world. Hunter Labrada is a great businessman as well as a bodybuilder. Back in the day, Jay Cutler stayed in decent shape and guest posed every weekend. And Jay said that's how he made his money. Hunter is on a guest posing spree lately, and that man looks great. Underestimating Hunter Labrada would be the biggest mistake any competitor will make this year. He is in the 290s range, and the body composition is still so tight. Can't wait to see his final package at the Olympia 2022. William+Bonac is doing the off-season with Chad Nicholls for the first time, and the plan has just started. He hasn't been working out for the last 5 weeks due to gyno surgery, and he has slowly started to build up the pace. With his gyno fixed, William can be right up there battling for the top spot at the Olympia after he almost took out Brendan Currey at this year's Arnold Classic. Maybe he can consider doing a vacuum pose on stage and create an illusion, just like Charles Griffin has been doing, because his other weakness is a stomach distension, which he promised that he will fix after winning Boston Pro. Antoine made a guest posing appearance after a long time. Even after downsizing, his legs looked great. He can still battle it out with the pros if he stepped on stage. Upper body, which has always been the biggest concern, is still behind his massive legs. Is it worth the risk for him to step back on stage considering his heart complications? I don't think so. As far as I can recall, Antoine hasn't competed since the Olympia 2020. So it's already been more than 1.5 years away from stage. So we will see how his career turns out from this point onwards. And Quinton was also there with Antoine and did pose with him as well. Here is a little clip of that. Ending the video with this picture of Ramon and Gabriel hitting a front ball. How great and regimented Ramon is staying in the off-season. Well, Gabriel is less than 5 weeks out of his next show, and Ramon is 8 months out of the Olympia. Where is your answer? Classic Physique will be lit this year. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.